Welcome to Push Forward. My name is Preston Pollard, and I'm super excited to talk with Eme Ikwuakor from the new movie Moonfall. And you might have seen him also in Marvel's Inhumans. Now check out this trailer. What's going on, Eme? Congratulations.
Hello, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Congratulations. I watched Moonfall. You had me on the edge of my seat.
Oh, thank you.
Well, for those who haven't watched Moonfall yet, can you explain briefly what it's about and the character that you play?
Yeah, so Moonfall is basically what's going on is the moon is coming towards Earth, and we have our three leads who are basically teaming up to try to stop it. And at the same time, you have my character, Doug Davidson, who's on the other end, who is also trying to assist and help in any way possible. At the same time, Doug Davidson is the head chief of staff of the Air Force, and he's just this A-type personality, and he's the estranged husband of Halle Berry, and they have a kid together, and they're really trying to battle out their relationship and just, what do you do when the end of the world might be coming?
And being that you are a general in this movie, what have you learned from your character about dealing with your emotions under that deep pressure?
One of the things I'm really fascinated with is just stoicism, and just having that if an emotion does not help, if an emotion doesn't help at the situation, then it's a meaningless emotion. And so at the end of the day, with this character, he has a job that he has to do. And if anything detours him in any type of way, it could hinder his job in regards to making the right decision, which is kind of funny because at the exact same time, that's what he's almost dealing with, which is, Halle Berry's character and my son, Zane, in this movie.
And how about in your personal life? What has he shown you about dealing with pressure?
It's just, you gotta, I won't say technically in pressure. It's almost like the thing I've learned is, well, what are you going to be doing at the end if something's happening? Did you focus on the right things? Did you push anything to the side that really means something? And it's family and friends and what you see in front of you in your day to day. Like stop pushing so much in one direction that you're completely missing out in another direction. Like, how do you find that balance? That's really what the character really showed me in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, and I feel like watching this movie, it was like an opening for just maybe a deeper message about life. What was that deeper message for you that you got out of being in this movie or just overall?
Well, for me, the deeper meaning is, it's tough because I think for me it's more of like what we do with the planet a lot. I know it's different than like with I'm not gonna say like pollution, all that other stuff, but it's how do we protect this planet as much as we can with this movie. I know it's crazy because the entire thing almost, as you can tell, you see it getting destroyed.
Exactly.
It's almost like, well, what are you destroying and what do you really want to savor?
Right. And it's crazy because in our world we're living in right now, the moon hasn't fallen, but some people think that our world has fallen. We're being, we're divided. There's so many things that are going on in the world. What do you think? I know it's a big question, but what do you think it's going to take for us to come together as one?
I think we have to kind of stop playing the politics of a lot of things. And I think that is really divided a lot of us. It's where I think the moment that we can get down to having the same reality, that we can have the same set of facts that we can both agree with, I think is the biggest start. And it's not really like left or right or even center, which we have, but it's just like, well, what is the truth under all of this? Because that's all I care about. If we have the truth, then we have a way of approaching and attacking any type of situation.
Mm-hmm. And after like researching your story, I was reading a lot and I read that you went through something tragic in your life. And during that experience, you're able to share, but during that experience, it was like you were still able to push forward. So I just, wanted to know, like, how did you, manage to just grow through those challenging times in your life?
Yeah, I'll even say it. I had a heart attack when I was 21, and I had probably four that year when I was in school. It was my last year of college, and I remember at that moment, it was about August, I had to go back to school, and I was in class, and I had to like yell, and I remember like I just like kind of fell to the ground, and I was just like really tired. And this is after the heart attacks. My body was not recovered, and at that moment, I realized, I was like, I don't want to live like this. I have to put this into my own control. I have to find ways to live a life that is not just only sufficient, but I'm not going to use that word. Great for which is great for me, and it really was able to change my focus in a lot. It set it up in a way that now I don't think anything is impossible.
Mm.
And the reason why is because it was to the point that they called my family saying, he's not going to make it. Like that point, he's not going to make it. And I look at every single day as a gift, and not only as a gift, but as, hey, Eme, you should have died about 16 years ago. You're just playing with house money right now.
Mm.
So don't be afraid to do anything.
Wow. Wow. That is powerful that you from that experience, from that pain, now you have a message and it's about purpose. And now just it's just I'm inspired.
Oh,
I'm just so inspired by your story.
thank you.
And with that being said, right now in time, I feel like everybody is going to space. You see, everybody's getting that opportunity. Now, if somebody gave you the opportunity, how would you respond?
To go to space?
To go to space
Are they giving the opportunity right now?
right now?
I would look. I'm sorry, take this mic off.
All right. Well, if Jeff Bezos is listening, if Elon Musk is listening, Eme's
I
ready.
am down
You
to
did.
go to space. They're like, don't you need training? Screw the training.
Right.
Take me to space.
Right. Well, you may or may not know, but I'm a motivational speaker. I've been working with teens for a number of years, but today I want to give you the opportunity to be a motivational speaker and to just encourage someone who's watching right now. So I'll count down 3, 2, 1, and just give your brief, encouraging message to someone that's watching. 3, 2, 1.
All right. So I guess so when I had a heart attack, they told me that I wouldn't survive. And I remember on my very last heart attack, they literally I told my partner at the time, if I have another heart attack, don't call the police, because I was done. And then I remembered when I booked in Humans, which was about 10 years after the fact, I was in my hotel room and I started to cry. And I realized what made me cry was the moment that I was sitting in that hospital with my partner saying I didn't want to continue on. And it's because I did not know what was happening 10 years later in the future. And so for me, I'm always like, just live one more day, because you have no idea what is happening 7 years down the future, or 10 years, or 20. You don't know. And literally my dream was to become a Marvel superhero. That was literally one of my goals. And
Wow.
10 years later, I'm literally standing there crying because this little kid that was sitting in the hospital did not think it was possible. So please live every single day, because you have no idea what tomorrow brings.
Wow. Well, that was beautiful. Eme, again, thank you for your time. Continued blessings, continued success. And I know you're going to continue just to inspire people all around the world. So thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Pleasure.
Peace.
Peace, man.
You guys have a little scar on your hand. Hey, man. When you get on the television and you start making all that money, just remember Chaplain Brown.